5 games in no particular order that I am just dying to see at Gen Con. Now, I want to talk about these games as I'm packing and preparing for the trip tomorrow. Hopefully you don't mind hanging out with me as we do just that, but there are also a million games, of course. I just wanted to condense them down to 5, and they also don't include games that I've done previews for or played in some way already, because there are just a ton of publishers demoing games as their crowdfunding campaigns have filled in. So anyways, let's start with number 5, Terracotta Army. If you follow my channel, then you know what's in this one, and that is, of course, worker placement. Now, this is themed around ancient China. You start off spending coins to rotate some rings, I think, and they cause different actions, and your workers then get placed on those spaces. And what I thought was really cool was how it causes this cascade of actions down the ring that you just rotated. So there's this rondelle mechanism in play, and with it, you'll be generating coins, forming wet and dry clay, and ultimately placing different types of statues, from the officer to the guard to the crossbowman to the soldier, each of them giving different effects as they're being built. Super cool. And from the cover art alone, it just looks so sleek, so awesome. And I can't wait to finally meet Board and Dice, who I've also worked with on Mandala Stones in the past. And this is just going to be a really fun one that I can't wait to see. Number 4 is Mistwind. Now, I'll keep this one short because not only is there little information about it, but only one thing, to be honest, sold me on this one, and that is whales transporting resources. That's it. That is literally all I needed to hear. But apparently it's a pick up and deliver game, also with some worker placement and some hand management, of course. What's really interesting is that you have 5 action discs, and each round you have to choose to not use one every turn. Found that fascinating. Overall, I think you're just trying to complete contracts in different regions, delivering resources, and gaining area influence over these Mistwind Islands. It sounds really awesome, and hopefully I'll get a chance to see a lot more. Number 3 is Spirit Fire. Now, I don't know if Orange Nebula will have anything about this at all on Spirit Fire at Gen Con, and I also know that there's been some talk about their newest game coming up. Honestly, anything that ON comes out with, I have just been a fan of since the very, very beginning, even before I started a YouTube channel. So with a name like Spirit Fire, I already know it's going to be an insane game. I really hope we get to find out more at Gen Con. They also said that this is the one game they were born to create, and with that one line alone, let me know more. Come on, let me know more. Side note, I'm bringing my business cards. Honestly, it's like a dumbbell. This entire stack is like 7 pounds, no joke. And I have 2 done. So this one is on like my wedding side. This is actually my favorite one because it has like a cutout of my initials, and it just looks more sleek and clean. And then the back is just like that. So it has like all of my information, of course, and like QR code. The one for board games though looks like this. So it kind of looks like a hotel card, to be honest. And it's nice, like I like it, but it was rushed a little bit because I got these done for Dice Tower West initially. And then they kind of just sat there because I didn't really use them at Dice Tower West. And then this is the back as well. So it has my logo. A little bit too much flair here. I would have decreased it a lot more knowing if like this was the original size. So next time I definitely want a cutout. I actually just want this for my next version of business cards, but in black and for board games. So there's that. Bring a whole stack of these, and hopefully I get to use them this time. All right, the final 2 for today that I wanted to quickly mention. Number 4 is Northgard. Now, this game is apparently based on a video game. I've never played it before, but just look at this cover. That gray gradient, this huge open landscape. Ugh, so good. Now, this one has you survive through various seasons as Vikings. There will be some dice rolling, variable player powers, and I love that players can set the pace for the game as well. I just love when games do that in general. I love games where you can decide the pacing and just shut down others. It's honestly really fun for me because it keeps attention and the pacing high during gameplay. I'm only worried that it's a campaign game, but hopefully there's a competitive mode in here and not just a story-driven one. And number 5, the last one I wanted to mention, Maple Valley. Now, Creature Comforts by Kids Table Board Gaming is going to be the one game that breaks my 2-month of no buying games streak, and I'm okay with that. I'm honestly super okay with that. I love this artwork, and I love how it's so closely tied with Creature Comforts. Now, Maple Valley is a 1 to 5 player board game. Always nice when they add in that extra player to round out 5 instead of just making it static at 4. And this one honestly just looks family friendly. I think it'll be a light to medium weight game. Apparently it's going to have some set collection and some hand management as well. So it might be lighter than its predecessor, but foraging for ingredients, climbing, swimming, and ultimately making a feast just sounds like a lot of lighthearted fun, and I'm down for that. Those are the top 5 games that I am just so excited for to see at Gen Con and find out more. And lastly, before you go, if you see me at Gen Con, please feel more than welcome to say hi. Don't be shy. I can't wait to meet so many of you there. And also, Jackie helped me make a lot of these little special envelopes. Walk the Wolves on the front and my name, and then on the back has a little wax seal with something enclosed inside. Honestly, it's not gonna be too much of a surprise what you see inside, but I have about 50 of these, so I don't have too many. I only pack so much, in my backpack, but please feel free to come say hi, grab one of these free secret envelopes, and yeah, I'm excited to meet all of you. 50 is a lot, I have so many, and I'm excited to give all of these away, so please come say hi. And with that, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in Indiana.